Well, here we are again.
My burritos. Love my burritos.
Hey, remember the burrito song? What was that burrito song? I forgot. That was last year.
Yeah, that was several burritos ago. A stack of burritos hints.
And so you used to be in martial arts?
Many years.
What kind of and then how many bar fights?
Shotokan.
How many bar fights?
I kind of lost track when it got over 100 to 140.
Wow. You used to be a mover also, right?
No, I was beaten as a child by my father, who realized too late that he was creating a mass murderer.
Uh-oh.
Because he was very strict.
Wait, you're not a mass murderer, right?
No, that's because the creator of the world brought Jesus' love, exposed me, and probably saved me from being one.
Oh, that's awesome.
In fact, I just heard that my brother told me that, and I didn't know this. It would have eased my mind. After being raised so cruelly, my brother told me that my father told my brother that he went too far. He went over the line, and he realized it because he was that strict, and he was creating. That's how most mass murderers are abused, because you get tough skin and you get tough. You also have a higher endurance to pain because you're so used to being beaten and painful, and then it streams to other parts of your life.
So your dad used to beat you?
Yeah, and he was a preacher, but he was raising me the way he was raised, which is the normal way. My grandfather took no crap from anybody. Even little kids, we got spanked by him for sitting over in the corner and talking and laughing when he didn't want us to make any noises, and he beat everybody. He didn't give a spanking to the guy talking. He gave everybody a spanking, and it hurt.
Oh, wow.
He was raised that way, so he didn't know any better.
What nationality are you?
I'm a mutt. It's mainly Swedish.
Uh-huh.
And, we've all got a little bit of this or that,
Mainly Swedish?
Yeah, my grandmother was Swedish the whole way, and my grandfather, Holland wasn't really the name. He probably got in trouble and changed his name because it was really something that almost sounded like Holland, but it wasn't. So he moved from Illinois or wherever but Christopher Colombo and the Nelians, Pinta and Santa Maria and all that came. My ascendants, the people that came on the next group of boats that came right after them. There was another boat or two that he says, well, what? There's something over there. Let's go. Probably on the run, and my grandfather probably had another name because it was another name, but knowing how he is, he probably got in trouble and had to change his name because you could get away with it in those days. Today with a computer, you can't run from anything.
Right.
So you can't even if you look. This just
happened.
To
get some better lighting over here.
I looked at some pornography.
Uh-huh.
And I got bored with it. I said, this is just going nowhere, and I don't know what I did with it. But I was getting on the computer, and I hit the wrong button, and it popped back up, and now I can't get rid of it. And I didn't mean to go there, but now I don't know how to get rid of it. I paid a guy $100 years ago to get rid of it, and it's probably as easy as restarting your computer where it goes back before it was reinfected because I pushed the wrong button. I had no idea where this was going. So I don't know. Once it's on there, you got it. And now every time I go back there, it shows up.
Yeah.
And I've got to I hit a thing that said restore, but it's still, you can't get rid of it. I don't know how to get rid of it. I thought it was gone because it's really, there's
No point to it.
no point to it.
How long does it take you to eat those burritos there?
To do what?
To eat these burritos here.
I'm not hungry, or one or two of them would be gone. I already had 2 muffins with peanut butter and jelly.
Earlier.
2 muffins. That's why I'm not hungry.
Well, you just ate one right now, right?
Yeah. Well,
this is the aftermath.
Yeah, these are good. I'm going to take them and fold them up and put them in with my plastic bags, because this amount of tinfoil.
Oh, you can save the tinfoil.
It's very handy to cover.
Oh yeah.
Because I was in the store the other day, and you can get like a dozen big chicken legs. It's a package that big.
Yeah.
And it was $3. So I bought 2 of them. There was 2 more. I should have bought them all. Because then what I do, I take that chicken leg, the big ones, put it in the microwave for 3 minutes or something, 4 minutes. It cooks. Let it cool down. Then take it and run it. Then I get the cheaper dog food that my dog doesn't like. He will eat it. But the more and more expensive dog food, it's up to $3 a pound or more. That's the price of a hamburger used to be. Then I put this chicken cooked. I grate it through a grater, and it comes out. Then I take that grated chicken, and out of 1 chicken leg, I can get 3 big servings of this food that he doesn't like. But he will eat it, but he doesn't like it unless I put this chicken on it. When he smells that chicken, he just loves having that chicken gravy.
Oh.
I just put it in the microwave, stir it around, hot water it a little bit, and then it cools down. And he's got a gravy.
Oh, you make him a gourmet.
Yeah,
some gourmet dog food.
This is what you got to do with a smart dog like I've got. He's either I'm teaching him or he's teaching me.
Ah.
He's that smart.
Wow.
And he's stubborn. But he was really excited when you came, and I think it was because he was thinking that Alexa was coming. He smelled you. He knew it was.
Yeah.
He was thinking Alexa was coming.
Alex.
Alejandra.
The little one.
Bueno, so that's my story.
Okay, well, until next time.
Well, I'm not going to get into why I cut the guy's hair that shot the president one time. I'm not.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, that was.
We'll catch up on that story next time.
Yeah,
on our next.
I was thinking of things that happened. Where was it on one of these newspapers? Do you have a story that you want to tell? Somebody's getting information to write stories.
Yeah.
And I did talk to the president, who. But one thing I did say to him that. In brief, I'll just say this. I was talking and jabbering like I do sometimes.
What president?
Huh?
What was the president?
Reagan was running for...
Oh, Reagan.
And I said, what has this country come to? Now we got movie actors running for president. Ends up, he was a good president, but I had no way of knowing that. I said, yeah, you got a grade B movie actor becoming president. I said, you know what? And I was cutting the hair on this guy whose name I forget, but I cut him and his neighbor's hair both. And I'm cutting his hair, and the guy that shot Reagan. I mean, was it Reagan that he shot? Yeah, he shot Reagan, because he did get elected. But here's what the guy said. As I'm cutting his hair, and I said, well, if he gets elected president, I'm leaving the country. I'm out of here. It's the end. And as I'm cutting his hair, he ended up shooting the president. He says, well, you know what? If he gets elected, I'll shoot him.
Oh.
And that's what he told me before he was even elected. Now,
wow.
After Reagan,
he went and shot him.
Yeah, and he lives in Evergreen. That's where that's where he lives. And
but he went to prison, right?
Brian Sells was his neighbor. I remember him.
He went to prison, right?
Oh, yeah. I think they kind of lightened up on him. Had I told him it was premeditated, he might have got the death penalty.
Oh.
And I didn't know it because 25.6 minutes after, or some point, really quick, Evergreen, Colorado was embedded in people in black suits carrying briefcases with cameras and recorders and whatever they do. And they came into my barber shop and they said, do you know this guy's name? And I can't remember it now. And I didn't know who they were talking about at the time. And later on, I figured it out, but I didn't tell him anything. And I figured he's in enough trouble. But I do remember him doing that. And it's so long ago, I doubt if it has any effect on that. But that's an incredible story. So I might have given him the idea indirectly by saying, I'm leaving the country.
No.
He right after that said, he said, well, I'll shoot him.
That was already in his heart to do.
It was.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah, you don't just get up and say.
Well, you know what? He was the son of a rich oil man that lived in Highwan Park in Evergreen.
Yeah, you don't just get up and say,
no,
I'll shoot that person.
No, no. If you do, well,
I mean, you're a good barber, but he wasn't gonna.
Well,
he wasn't gonna shoot someone for you.
Any guilt if I did, because but it ends up. Reagan was a good president.
Yeah. Yeah.
He wasn't.
Where did he shoot President or Reagan? Where did he get him? I mean, obviously he didn't kill him.
He's been on TV a million times. The Secret Service rushed him and he got shot.
Oh, so
Reagan, he shot him and he got him.
He got him where?
It was on the street in New York, I believe.
No, but what part of his body?
I don't remember. It wasn't fatal.
Right.
Could have been.
Well, you know what? This video right here, it's going live all over the world.
Well, all right. That's the story.
That's the story.
That's the story of it.
That's the story, and you're sticking to it.
Another day in a burrito vendor's life.
And we'll just get another screenshot here of the.
I'm going to send mine around the world when I go cut hair.
You're what? You're going to send what?
I'm going to go. I think.
You're going to go around the world and cut hair.
The creator of all the goodness in this world wants me to go travel and cut hair and plant seeds of salvation in their ears.
Oh, that's great.
That's what I think God wants me to do that. And if you think God wants you to do something, you better do it.
There you go. And with that, on that note, we'll close today's broadcast. Thank you, AZ.